We're going live soon. Woo! That's it. Just got to do the ads, guys. We're nearly ready to go live.
I forgot to send you those ads from last week. I forgot you to send you to send.
We are the inside. Analysis, social media intelligence, reputational risk management, internal or external investigation, professional and proactive Insight Intelligence Group works with you to ensure the success of the investigation.
Yeah, we just put it on mute till we start, Teresa. All right, on fire.
InsightIntelligence.com.au.
Station sponsor.
Okay, medical students, who can tell me what blood type A means?
It means that A-type antigens are in the blood.
Very good. And who can tell me what B-type blood means?
Me.
Yes.
A B-type blood means
Blacktown City. Woo! Blacktown City is in the blood.
And is it a rare blood type?
Not around my neck of the woods.
show your support and show up. Blacktown City FC. Your town, your team.
Station sponsor.
Hi, my name's Travis from Larrakia Country, and I'm here to talk about the Reading Writing Hotline. It's a service that helps adults who can't read and write as well as they'd like to. The number is 1300 655 06. Give them a call if you know somebody who needs help with reading and writing. It's never too late to learn, and it's easier than you think. 1300 655 06. 1300 655 06. The Reading Writing Hotline.
Alive 90.5.
And welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome to my show. I do free mini readings, so come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and I can read for you there. So we're live across 8 platforms tonight, including a live 90.5 FM. I'm also on 2 huge group pages. One of the pages has 142,000 people in it. Not that I get to all of them. I'd hope to help all of them one day. And the other one has 253,000 people in it, I think. So we're streaming across over 400,000 people. I wish I could help that many people in one hit. That's why I go live on so many platforms, so I can share the love around the world. So join me on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and send me your questions. Now, I'm an international psychic medium. I relay messages directly from spirit. I don't have any tarot cards. I don't have any crystal balls. I don't have any chakras. I don't have anything like that. I just do the real thing. It's direct messages from spirit. So I do a lot of remote viewing, which means that I see everything just exactly the same way that you would see things when you come out of the shower and the mirror is a little bit misty. That's how I see it. So we also do prayers on our shows. I've got a small community on this on my live feeds where I just want them all to share the love and to help each other out. So I do a lot of things outside of this, and I'm doing Zooms, I'm doing workshops, I'm a personal trainer as well, so I do psychic PT, which is going to be my first one coming up at the end of not this month, the next month. And I'm also doing beginners workshops and intermediate workshops for up and coming psychic mediums, or just people that just wish to, feel a bit more guided and want to be a bit more motivated with, regards to setting themselves up and pushing themselves into the future. So I sort of put on all my hats, and I use my psychic ability as well as my mediumship to talk to the past loved ones, as well as my personal training. I'm qualified in so many things, because when I got sick with cancer 16 years ago, I said I'm going to do everything that I love, because I just want to learn. I love learning. I love studying. And I have got a lot of qualifications. So I don't just sit there and talk about it. I go and do it. And that's what I use with my readings. I like to guide people so that they have the best in life, as well as, just push them forward so that they can actually, well, let's go back a step. I always have the saying, life is not a rehearsal, it's the real thing. So if you can make the best of it now, then hop to it, get your butt into gear, and let's get going tonight. So I just want to say hello to everybody, and I like to draw in spirit. So Tina Fu, hello, thank you. And Tina Fu, beautiful lady, she sends me all the time about 20 quotes. She's always on my messenger sending me quotes just from anything and everything, and they always resonate with me, and I always post them on her behalf for me, for my shows, and for the actual, pages as well. And I've got my beautiful Wendy Harvey as well here. She's our spirit writer. She sent me a beautiful prayer. And now this prayer is going to be a little bit special tonight, because this morning I was awake half the night, and I sort of know why when I woke up this morning, because I felt the energy of a lady passing, and it was pretty awful. I couldn't sleep myself, so I just want to read to you a little bit of the message that one of the ladies sent me from last night. It's quite sad, so hang in there. And it was, "Hi Lesley, my sister's mother-in-law is at the very end of her life with cancer spread through her body. God willing, she'll keep fighting, but the family have been told this could be her last night on earth. Please ask Spirit to give Marianne strength to keep on fighting. Kisses, kisses." And she said, and she's currently in palliative care now. By the time I got that last night, it was quite late, and it's very sad. And by the time I woke up this morning, or got this message this morning, was at 8:51. She sadly passed away at 1 a.m. this morning. Thank you for your prayers. And we did do prayers last night, and it's quite sad. And I spoke to Wendy Harvey tonight, and she sent me a beautiful prayer. So I just want to share that with everybody. And if everybody could pray for this lady, for Marianne, that's just passed this morning. So let's put our heads down and take a little bow, and put your hands together, close your eyes, and just think about all the loved ones out there, and just think about all the people that are suffering at the moment. And I'll start with the prayer. It's called Believe Tonight. Got a bit of anxiety with this one for everybody, and it starts with, we are emotions pouring down tonight, sometimes quite different feeling of spirit insight. This person is close, this person is near. I feel you have lost someone so very dear. A new spirit usually finds it's difficult to come through, yet so determined they have found a way simply for you. I don't know who you are, but I do feel your pain and your grief. Your pain is so intense, you are still in utter belief. Try to realize your tears as they flow, no longer in pain as this you do know. My heart just breaks thinking of you out there, feeling lost as you grieve. Also, they try to share. Your heart is broken, with time you will heal. But for now, you just do whatever you need to and feel. Your loved ones is trying so hard to reach out, to bring you reassurance, to say, please don't ever doubt. So it would seem that these words, I can't even read it, it's so sad. So it would seem that these words were definitely for you, to give you hope, peace, and belief to get you through. Your loved one is with you, as I feel and I say. For tonight they have decided it is for you that we pray. Now that's beautiful, Wendy Harvey. It's extremely emotional, and I just want to say thank you to Wendy Harvey. I love her to death. She's an amazing lady. She didn't realize that she was a spirit writer until we pulled her up and said, well, hang on a second, you do have spirit in you because you're writing like that. And these prayers come from the heart. These prayers come from a lot of energy. So we're sending this prayer to this beautiful lady that's just passed over this morning, and I've written to the lady that sent me that message, and she's fully aware that we're doing a prayer for her tonight. So everybody just have a good think about, who your loved ones are, what you're doing, and if you're hurting someone or if you're toxic or whatever, cut that BS out so that you can start sharing the love like we do here on our show. And I've got a ghost tour coming up this Friday night. We've got dinner as well as the tour at 9:00. So I don't get paid for anything of this. I just organize it. And if you want to come along, then join me. You can join me. So contact me. I've got 6 reserved tickets for the ghost tour. It was very difficult to get that, but I managed to get 6. So please send a message to me. If you're in Sydney, Australia, you can come down to Manly and meet me down there, and we can have a ghost tour together and dinner perhaps. So contact me through the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. So I've also got, like I said, mentoring courses coming up. We've got the beginners and the intermediate, as well as the Psychic PT, the ghost tour. And also I'm doing Zoom number 3. So it's the truth and nothing but the truth. So come over to the page. Anybody can join that within reason. And I will be doing that in a couple of weeks with another lady, one of my friends. So we can have a really enjoyable opening night for that one with my friend as well. So if you've just joined the page, I stream across the world. I don't just stream across Sydney, Australia, or Borkham Hills, where I am right now. I also stream across the world, and I love sharing the love around the world too. So if you've got a random act of kindness, then let me know. I've had a lot of, I should say, jewelry sent to me from Jess Black. Again, she sent me, oh my God, it must be 75. I counted 75 angels key rings to hand out. So send me your random act of kindness and I'll get Ellie to choose. She's my producer. She's over here. Say hello, Ellie. She's on the live. And I'll get her to choose the people that she actually feels resonated to. So, and if you'd like to become a top fan, you have to like and share the page. So share so we can share this love around the world. And I'll start doing the readings. I've also like to pull in spirit. So if you'd like to have a reading and you have a past loved one on the other side, then what I suggest you do is make sure that you have the questions for that person. I don't get to see your face. All I get to see is your name, and all I get to see is your question. So I don't want a marathon novel question. All I want is to have, a simple question. It doesn't worry me how difficult it is, but just a question that can, if you want to pull through a past loved one, then that's perfect. So I don't get to see your face, remember. All I see is your name. So let me just say hello to everybody, and we'll start with the reading. So I've got Sandra Dawes, she's watching. Bev Ridley. So tell me where you're from, guys, suburb, state, and country, and time as well, because apparently, I did a reading on the weekend, and this lady was well overseas, and it was 5:30 a.m. in the morning when it was my evening. So let me see who else is here. Teresa Gardner, I hope you're feeling better. She's one of my ladies that's been in nearly all my workshops, as well as in one of the private groups that I have. As soon as you do one of the workshops, you go into a private group, you get converted. So Jennifer Parker, hello. Thanks for joining me. Leona Sunday, thanks for joining me. Good morning, she says. We've also got Monique Charisma. Thanks for joining me. Who else is there? Omni Jerry, she's here. I still, to this day, I apologize for accidentally deleting you when I was trying to delete a troll, and I accidentally missed the troll and deleted her accidentally. So I've also got here Patricia Thompson. Hello. She says good morning. Well, it's 9 something tonight. What is it? 9:14. Yep. And we've also got here Diane Mackenzie Egan. Hello. We've also got Julie Polglaze. She's watching. Oh, geez, Jules, you're about 20 off the rank tonight. I've also got here Viv Gills, and who else is there? Leanne Julia. I think I missed a couple of people at the start, but anyway, I'm sorry about that. We can come back to you. So my readings are quite different, guys. I usually do the numbers to start off with because it's quicker for me. I see numbers as they used to see them as they fly past me, like within 10 seconds. So say, for instance, if it was the number 16, it would be 16, 16, 16 and flying past me. But now I see the numbers just flash like a target. So I've got to be really quick. So even in private readings, when I do them, I say to the person, now I'm going to get a dump of information at the start, because that's how spirit operates for me. Just gives me a whole bunch of information. I just, don't stop talking. And then sure as ever, we start to match it up. So, and by the end of the reading, everything makes sense to the person. And the reading that I did on the weekend, I hope she's here, I got pretty much every single birthday of the person's family. And they had their 2 kids there. She had 2 kids there as well as herself. And each child, I got all their birthdays, and her husband and her past loved ones as well. So that was pretty cool. Thanks, Spirit. Let me see. So Diana Bassani, hello. Yes, my ski trip was amazing. I cannot believe I'm already been back a week and a half there, Di. So it's just gone so quick. I just can't believe it. So Diane Mackenzie Egan, she's my suburb is South Dudley, regional Victoria. Time now is 9:12. Cool. We've also got Amy Santos. Hello. What else have we got here? Mark, hey, hello there. Thanks for joining me. He was on last night. I've got Shakira Jade. Thanks for joining me. We've got Wendy Merce Martin, Veronica Moffat. I've got Mark, hey, hi, and good afternoon from Glasgow, and it's 13:15, so 1:15 p.m. Veronica Moffat says, I finally found the right page. Yes. So come over to the Psychics on Radio Angels on Air page and you'll be able to see me there live. So Veronica Moffat, she says DC, US, 7:16 a.m. So what's DC?
Washington. I think.
Washington, is it? Is it
Yeah.
DC,
I'll
Washington, is it?
Double check.
Okay, thank you. So Veronica Moffat, she says, I have good news to share. Well, I'm in Aries, Veronica, so don't leave me in suspense, will you? Hello.
Washington. Washington.
Yeah, Washington. Well done, Ellie. She's on fire as well. So Francesca Radcliffe, thanks for joining me.
Maybe not.
What is it? What's DC?
Washington, District of Columbia.
District of Columbia. I'll give it to you anyway.
Do Washington. Let's just leave it there.
Oh, you're funny, girlie. Consuela Ibarra, hello, good morning. Jennifer Parker says it's 7:15 a.m. in Tennessee, USA. We've got Mark Hay, Glasgow in Scotland. I love their accents. We've also got Veronica. She's positive thoughts you said last week. Okay, Veronica, you're leaving me in suspense now. So come on, let's hear the good news. I want to hear the good news. So I'm going to write your name down. So all about the mind. And I've been listening to, what's his name? Napoleon Hill, I think it is, this morning. And that's all about the main secret or something it was. It was amazing. So I've got Lorna Hearn. She says, Auckland, Cincinnati, and I can never say that word, is watching from at 6:16 a.m. Erica Love, she says, I just live outside of Glasgow, KY, United States. That's cool. Go figure. I love it when I hit around the world. So then that way I know I'm going to be able to help you people. So Maz Harding, she says it's 12:16 a.m. here. That looks like the Great Britain flag. I can't quite see everything there, Maz, because I'm blind as a bat. We've also got here Erica Love. She says, good morning from Hinesville, Kentucky, United States. She said, I would love to know if my daddy buried anything before he passed away. Oh, that's a good question. If you have a reading for me, I would be grateful. Buried anything. Why would you say that? Why do you say that? Erica, I also get for you that you see things as well like me, but you don't know how to use it. They're showing me shadows on my right. So they're telling me that you are actually like me, but you don't know how to use it. So, and also getting headaches on one side of my head as well. But going back to Dad's saying, "Oh, you need to know, don't you?" What he used to have a little saying with you when he was alive, and I just feel like that he does have something. And the last time I did this, this was quite bizarre. I was at a stage show down in eastern suburbs, and sure as ever, there was a lady at the front, and she was a psychic medium herself, and we got it to a T that her grandmother used to carry. Her grandmother, they were looking for the money, but her grandmother was carrying around her little wheelie thing, like a little carry thing, but it's got wheels on it, and you pull it around, little, whatever they called. And sure as ever, she had, I believe that the granny was outsmarted them all, because they were all looking everywhere else, but they never looked in that bag, so she took it with her. And we still to this day don't know where it is. But what I'm getting for Dad is, I feel like there's something that there could be something buried underneath floorboards. So does your dad have floorboards in his home, or do you have floorboards in your home? And these are quite polished floorboards. They're quite thick as well, so that they're old-fashioned floorboards. And I feel like this house, it was a white house, and it had sort of like that, kind of like that cladding. I don't know, I'm not a builder, but I feel like this had like cladding or something like that on the outside. Now it had 3 steps up to the front and a small porch at the front. It wasn't enclosed at the top, and I feel like that going forward, you walk through the front door, and the front door had long wooden floorboards through there as well. There wasn't in the house, there wasn't no carpet. He's saying to me that he couldn't afford carpet. That's why he saved his money so much, because he just wanted that money, and it's all rolled up. And every time you saw the money rolled up, I just feel like it was always rolled up. And I also see for you too. Now, did he have a silver watch or some form of ancient history kind of pass me down watch? Because I feel like that could be hanging around there too. So They're also saying to me as well that somebody has undone all the stuff in the property as just as he passed, but they would know different things about the property. Okay, so. And I also see him sitting at the table. He loved his meat and 3 veggies, saying to me, and also a beer. He's saying, I used to have a beer with Duncan. That's one of our sayings over here. But I also see with him too that the table was like a light green color, and the table had silver legs on it, and it kind of like the table matched the actual kitchen. That's what I'm seeing for that as well. So, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. Oh, hang on a second. I also get the number 9 around you, so the month of September, and I also get the number 4. He's just said number 4 and the month of April as well. So 22, yep, so 22 is a 4 as well. So the month of April or the number 4 around your father, and I'll leave it there. Thank you for your question. If you could validate some of that, that would be amazing. So Di Basani, she says, you're always spot on with your birth dates. Yes, well, Spirit's always spot on. I'll be humble about it. Spirit is always spot on with the birth dates, or all the dates, I should say, because I get this flash. It's like a target to me. And so when I get the target, I've got to be really quick to say it. Otherwise, I miss it. And then he'll show me again. So just like he did then, because he showed me the 4 and I said the 4, but he showed me 22, which 2 and 2 is 4. So he wants me to add it up so it meets back to 4 again. So that's how he works, my spirit guide. It's quite bizarre. And he knows I hate maths. So that's why he makes me add everything up so that I can get better at maths, I think. But I'm never going to be a maths teacher, let me tell you guys, but don't tell him that, okay? So Erica Love, she says, I live right outside of Glasgow in the UK. I've already said that. Marie Ramier, she says, morning, Leslie. I was hoping if you can be drawn into Dylan Rounds. He's missing 19 years in Utah, USA. Been searching now almost month. Law enforcement ain't doing nothing. Oh gosh, Lovey, that doesn't sound right, does it? And why do I get a man with light colored hair, and it's like a blondie mousy color, and I get the beard, and I feel like the beard is quite it's sort of like the biker beard, he's saying to me, and I feel like this man did like bikes as well. And I feel like this man was not a very large man. He was just well built, he's saying to me, and he's showing me his body. Now, was he last seen with a checkered shirt on? Because I see a checkered shirt, and I feel like this was either a flannelette shirt or a checkered shirt. I can see it in dark, like everything to me looks like it's in black and white with him at the moment. And I also see him with something not right with the right ear. There was some like bandage or something like that. And I also feel like there's pain on my right side of my leg with this man. So guys, I get the pain, I get all the clairs. So the seeing, the feeling, the hearing, the smelling, the visualization, I get everything. I get the words, the numbers. I also see him on a bike or someone near a bike where there is an open road. And now this road looks like this road was open to the road was open to where he was driving home. That's what I get. And I feel like this was either 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon. And I feel like he was missing. They're also giving me the 22 for him as well. So 2 and 2 is 4. So you've either got the 22, the 2, or the 4. And I feel like this is the month of April as well. I'm also seeing November around this man too, or you yourself there, Marie. And you suffer with a lot of anxiety over this. And I feel like going forward, there's going to be some form of reopening, like reconnection. I just heard the word reconnect. So there's going to be a reconnection here. And I feel like that there's, was there a lot of information put onto telegraph poles or a pole where information was put on there with mobile numbers and stuff? Because I feel like somebody does know about this, but they haven't come forward just now. I also get 2 years. So what is the 2-year mark around you and this gentleman? And I just heard birthday as well. So birthday, and I feel like this is in May. Birthday May, they say, because it rhymes. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. I did a missing persons about, oh my gosh, it would have been 8 months ago. Oh my God, it would have been about 8 or 9 months ago. And I was on my way home from work and I got a phone call from a friend. And sure as ever, we were doing this missing persons, and she ended up getting the family on the phone to me as a conference call. and shows ever we got to the point where we found where he last was, where he was last seen, which was in a lake near the back of the shopping center over in the States. And that was the last place where we saw him there. But he was never seen again, this young man. So we've said a few things to them, but we never heard back from what we got. So I can't really get any validation on that, which is a shame. But anyway, we'll keep going. So is there any validations yet?
Yep. So there was
Okay,
the
over
one
to you
from
there, Ellie.
Yep. So there was the news from Veronica Moffat. She said the spirit's probably my mother's spirit told me I need to listen. I did today. I got the call from my manager about starting my new job this week. Thank you, Divine, you and all the lovely support.
Yeah, right. Beautiful. Well done. Yeah, that's going to be amazing. And is there more, Ellie?
Yeah, there was one more from Bev Ridley. She said, validation. My husband passed 22 years ago in April, and he loved his veggies and loved his beer.
Yeah, right. There you go.
They also had a table with silver legs.
Ah, but which lady was that one for?
That was Bev Ridley who validated.
Okay, yes, there you go. Every time I read, it seems to be that I'm reading with Bev Ridley most of the time. Everything that I read for the other people seems to come up for Bev Ridley. I can't even say her name, Bev Ridley. So what have we got? Oh gosh, Lorna Hearn. She says you said it, Oquinsene. Wow, I don't believe I've said it. It's only taken me 6 weeks to say that word, but anyway, we'll get there. Better late than never. So who else have we got here? Charlene Nadu, hello. We've got Veronica Moffat. She says, Mum, I love you. You are near and dear in spirit. That's beautiful. Chloe CJ is watching. Thanks for joining me. So what have I got here? Maz Harding, would love to hear from heaven today. Would be really grateful. So Maz, let's go. So I also get the number 7 around you there, Maz, and I also feel like going forward there's a number 3 around you. So we've got the month of March too. So you got July and March. Now, who's the elderly lady in the passing? And I feel like this lady has got short. She's just shown me a visualization of her. She's shown me her hair that is short and it's grey with a bit of a wave around it. I'm looking to my right. If you're watching me on Facebook, I look to my right because I see everything from my right hemisphere of my brain kicks in, and I drop my vibration, and that's how I see everything. I don't know how psychics say that they raise their vibration. I don't. I feel like I'm in another world when I go into flight. So, but going back to this, and I see this lady. She's got light-colored eyes, and her skin. She looks like Camilla, Prince Charles's wife. But I feel like that she's similar in features of that. And I also feel like this lady has got a number 16 around her as well. So 1 and 67. So yep. So they're taking me back to the 7, or they're taking me back to July. So one or the other, or both. 7th of July. Who knows? And this lady, I feel like she had something not right with her chest, and she's also suffered with a bit of anxiety. Now, you suffer with the anxiety as well there, Maz, and I just want to say stop worrying about things that haven't happened yet, because there's no need for it at the moment. Like the money is going out. She's saying to me, the money is going out, but you will be getting money coming in, because I see the little dollar signs fly past me. And when I see the little dollar signs, I know that the money's coming back in, but they pull up their pockets and they show me that the pockets are empty, but then they fill up. So when I see the pockets filling up on my pockets, it's the same theme that I get for everybody that has an issue with money. Okay, so for example, my spirit will give me themes. It doesn't just give me different things all the time. If it's the same theme about money or a car, or someone's like me, that they are spiritual like me, then I'll see the spirits on the right hand side, and I'll see the person, even though I can't see them in real life. I'll see that person facing the left, always to the left. And I'll always see the little shimmy of white light behind them. That's how I know that person that I'm reading for, doesn't matter who it is the same as me, but they don't know how to use it. So spirit will give me themes all the time, and that's how I do my education in my workshops as well. So going back to the theme for you, I just feel like going forward, there's also a white car as well, and I feel like this car needs to be serviced, and I don't want you driving it after the 2 to 4 week mark. Now, I seen a funeral, and I feel like this lady, going back to her, she wasn't very happy. Something wasn't right at the funeral, and I just feel like that the funeral was around 2 to 4 p.m. That's what I'm getting from her. Okay, so there was something not right at the funeral. and I get a lot of anxiety around you. So just pull back the reins with everything. Make sure that you've got your T's crossed and your I's dot before you sign anything, because I can see contract coming up as well, and I don't want you to sign anything without double checking. And even if you get a lawyer, I want you to check over that information or that document as well before you sign anything, because I don't like what it looks like, okay? Because you're going to catch a few little things that you're not going to be happy with. And then you can change it before you sign it, and I'll leave it there. Thank you. So here we go. Michael Talbot said, when are you going to need glasses? I'm jealous. Oh my God, how could you be jealous? When are you, what do we got here? Oh, geez. So Michael Talbot's one of my old high school friends, and I haven't seen him for a long time. He says, hello, beautiful Lesley. I lost my mate's son a week ago. He is with his dad now. Any messages if possible? Oh, geez. Yeah. What I don't know why, but I just wrote down the word Malcolm, and I don't know why. I was trying to write Michael, but my hand just was writing Malcolm. So what is Malcolm to you there, Michael? I don't understand why I was writing it. I was just literally writing it. And I was looking at it going, that's the wrong name. I don't know why I'm writing that. But I also get the number 5 around you, and that's the month of May. And someone has had an injury to either their left hand or something not right with the top part of the hand here. So what's with the left hand? And I also feel like this person had a shortness of breath and something wasn't right around the throat area. And I also feel like there's something not right around the chest as well. Now, was this an issue with confusion in the mind as well? Because I feel like I'm very, very, very confused in the mind, and I don't want to say that, but I don't want to say that it's like a mental health issue. I just feel like it was a sadness and a sorrow. That's what I'm getting for this person. And it was like a despair that nobody could cure, and if that makes sense. And I just feel like this person was deeply sad, and his heart was broken, and it wasn't broken just once, it was broken a few times. And I feel like this person needed some love, but also did not get quite that love when he was younger. Okay. And I also get the number 11 around you. So you got the month of February and the number 2. So you got November as well. So what's that around you as well? And I also just got 7 days. So from 7 days time, you're going to see signs around you about this young man. Okay. So look for the signs. And also pass to the past loved ones that are there. They're all saying hello to you, Michael, because I feel like that you had a special connection to this family at some point, and then the connection was lost, because I see also the releasing. So I see the connection in the chain, and then I see it releasing later on. So I'm not sure exactly what happened there. Might have been just lost connection or lost. Not, I don't mean that in lost friendship, but what I mean is like lost the time that you shared together, and you just drifted apart. So, and I'll leave that there. But he says hello, says hang in there. He's enjoying himself with his father now, and I know that's general, but that's what they do. They don't come back, and they don't come back or they don't go over there and not enjoy themselves. They go back there and they're in peace. But I'm also getting lower abdomen area for you there, Michael. So what's going on with the lower abdomen area and painful legs? So the lower part of my legs. I don't know if it's you or the 2 gentlemen that have passed. I feel like I've got 3 people in the past here. And I've got like those deep breaths, and it was very hard for the elderly gentleman to walk, because he's shown me that he had issues with the heart, and that he couldn't breathe properly, so the lung capacity wasn't quite there either. Now I can get my breath back. So this man couldn't even walk upstairs. It was difficult. He showed me holding onto the stairs. He could not walk upstairs properly. So, and I'll leave that there. But the message for you is to keep doing what you're doing. And they're looking over you. Your heart's in the right spot too there, Michael. So, and a lot of people see that. As much as you don't think that people see it, a lot of people see that your heart's in the right spot. So keep doing what you're doing. That's a message for you. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. So I've also got here Delia. We've got Deb Martin. We've also got, so Delia, she says, good evening, good morning, Lesley, Spirit, Ellie, and everyone on here. Mark Hay, sending kisses. Margaret Bennett is watching. Thanks for joining me. Blessings to all from Veronica Moffat. So everybody, I'm going to scroll forward on my iPad here so I can see more questions. So Marissa Serafina, she said, I attended a funeral for my dear friend Angel's mum today. Anything from Spirit for her? Her name was Rebecca. Yeah, right. Oh my gosh, this is why my spirit protects me from remembering everything, because if I had to remember every single passing and death that comes past me, I would be, a case myself, because it's very traumatizing. So I try and pull this back as much as I can when I finish my shows. Sometimes, it gets the better of me and I suffer, but I know how to pull it back. So that's the thing when you become a medium, you've got to learn how to deliver the message and also receive the message, but also remove the message as well. So if you're a medium and you're struggling with your health, or if you're a medium and you're struggling with sleeping or anything like that, it could be for other issues around spirits that are hanging on to you. And I'll leave that there. Do we have any validations there, Ellie?
Yep, I've got a couple.
Oh, go Ellie.
Just gonna scroll up to find them.
So Ellie's got a few validations. We're just going to read them out.
Yep, so Erica Love said, we always brought a spruce tree with a bowl on it at Christmas. We would bury them in the yard after Christmas. He waited a little longer that year. The white house with the steps is my grandparents' house, but it had carpet, wood floors underneath. The letter I was thinking my dad may have buried was a blackmail letter from a man who died on his motorcycle. I recently heard it. He was in a shootout with the feds, and she also said, but the green table and silver legs, I'm not sure.
Right, okay.
Then there was one from Maz. She says it might be her mum.
Oh.
And Marie Ramirez said, I don't know what he was wearing, but his mother says he always wears flannel long shirts, and he was in the middle nowhere planting feet. He was doing what he loved, farming, and last his GMA or anyone spoke with him was at 6:50 a.m. on the 28th of May, and the phone last pinged at 4 p.m. on the May 28th, and everything is very sketchy. His life was good. His life was good. He was a good kid his whole life, was farming, and can you let us know if he's alive?
Yeah, right. Well, I'm not going to say that on a live show here on radio. I can't do that. So that's part of the media law. It's a bit hard. Sometimes, like when you guys hear me pause, it's because I can't say what I see. So I have to quickly ask Spirit straight away to remove that and give me something else immediately, like in a split second, half a second, because I can't say most of the stuff that I get, because it's too sensitive for the radio station. It's too sensitive for Facebook, and I just can't say it. But thank God I can't remember it all either. So what else have we got here? I forgot where I was up to. Marissa Serafino. That's right. Let me go back to her. All right. So if you need to have a reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and you'll be able to see me there. So I've also got here, we just might have to go to an ad in so that we can put our sponsored ads on. We'll be back in a second. You're listening to Alive 90.5.
Alive 90.5.
Plus, the news
We're back
and
on the
social
line.
media sites. The Hills to Hawkesbury team's aim is to inform, involve, and inspire, which is why partnering with Alive 90.5 makes perfect sense. Station sponsor. What's on at Workers? Enjoy free live music every Saturday night at Workers Blacktown. Every
It's
Saturday
only 3.5
night and Sunday
minutes,
afternoon at Workers Sports.
It's only
And every
3.5
Sunday
minutes about
afternoon at Workers
to
Theatres.
these ones up here.
Plus, enjoy a full range of
We've already
dining
done plenty
facilities.
anyway.
Visit the website at www.workersclub.com.au for the full music schedule, plus plenty of other activities, including raffles, bingo, promotions, and fun events. Workers is your club. Station sponsor. The Hills to Hawkesbury community newspaper is a family-owned and operated free community magazine. 10,000 copies are printed every fortnight and delivered to 75 different locations across the Hills and Hawkesbury areas. If you're unable to pick up a printed copy, there is free online access at hillstohawkesbury.com.au, plus the newspaper's social media sites. The Hills to Hawkesbury team's aim is to inform, involve and inspire, which is why partnering with Alive 90.5 makes perfect sense. Station sponsor.
Around the world,
Around the globe.
streaming live 24/7.
Alive905.com.au.
And welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero. So come over to my page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and you'll be able to see me there. I'm live on Facebook and across the world. We are streaming across 8 platforms tonight. So we've also got here a lot of people on the live feed on the main page. They're asking a lot of questions. So if you do want to have a question, then repost it again, because I can't see everybody's question. If like I said, if you want to have a reading, you have to share the page as well as ask me the question. So let me see. So I think I understood what you said there. Wendy Harvey's just sent me a message, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to say yes, because she wants, I'm not even going to read what the message is, but I'm pretty sure she wants to ask me if she can post the prayer up in the feed. And let me just see. Yes. Yes, you can. It's go for it. See, I knew it. I knew she was going to ask me that. I must be psychic. What else have we got here? So Marie, she says, all right, let me just keep going forward. I just want to get back to where I was. We lost a little bit of here we go. So Marissa Serafino, I attended a funeral for my dear friend Angel's mum today. Anything from spirit for her? Her name was Rebecca. Wow. So Rebecca. And I don't know why, but she loved the funeral, and I feel like this funeral was all white. And did it have some little pink flowers here and there? Because I see the pink flowers, and she really loved that as well. And I also see for her there's so was this a funeral as well around the 2 to 4 p.m.? Because I feel like something was significant around the 2 to 4 p.m. And they're showing me the casket, and they're showing me this beautiful big face of this lady on it. And I feel like this lady had wavy blonde hair. She's shown me in her younger days wavy blonde hair. It was one of her favorite photos. Now this lady, was she like had the features of a model? Because she showed me that her face was really like porcelain. The skin was like porcelain when she was younger. And also, what is with the ear with you around you? Because I feel like something's not right with my ear, and I've had to actually move my headset so it feels right, because something's not right. I feel like there's an allergy, or this lady suffered with an allergy behind her ears, like an eczema or something along that line, and down the side of the neck a little bit, not too much, but I just feel like this lady had some form of allergy there. And I also get the number 8 around you, and which is the month of August, and I also for this lady as well, and I also get the number 10. I saw that first, and October. Now this lady, I feel like my right side of my chest is really sore, right into my lymph node underneath my right arm. So did she have breast cancer, or did she have something not right with that side of her lymph nodes, or they were taken out or something like that? Because I feel like there's pain there right underneath my armpit. Now I didn't have this pain when I came here, when I started tonight, and it's all of a sudden just giving me pain. It's like the pain actually ran down her arms or down into her forearms as well. So there could have been like a carpal tunnel syndrome or some sort of RSI on that right hand or that right arm, because I feel it down and it's making it ache. Or is that you, Marissa, as well? So the message for you is to keep doing what you're doing now. Also getting pain in my left ankle, so be careful around the left ankle if you haven't sprained it yet. Did you hear that word yet? So be careful around that, because I feel like one of you is going to sprain the person around you if they already haven't done it, okay? So just be safe next 2 to 4 weeks. And I feel like this is going to be around the home. And I see somebody on crutches, and I see somebody that's hurt their left ankle, definitely. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Sorry about that. I'm saying sorry in advance. So what else have we got here? So Melanie McMahon says, anything from my friend Jessica, please. So Melanie, Mahan from Jessica. So why do I get a light colored hair person around her as well? So I see two ladies, and I see a light color with mousy hair, and I see a lady with dark to black hair. The lady with dark to black hair has also got dark brown eyes. Dark eyes and dark hair, and I see the mousy hair with the other lady, and the hazel slash brown. She's showing me brown actually eyes. There's also one third person here, so mousy hair and hazel eyes as well. Wow. So I'll also get the number 7 around you. So the month of July is going to be significant. And now going forward for you, this lady, she liked her money. They're showing me that the money was going out with you as well, but her money was coming back in faster than what it was going out for you. They're also showing me too that the anxiety and the impact that this has had on you has taken its toll on your health as well. So please be careful with your health. And I also want to say too that you're deficient in quite a few minerals. She's also saying to me, look out for your iron and look out for your deficiency in your minerals such as zinc and magnesium and all that as well. I just feel like that you're not looking after yourself. And she's also saying to me that you're dry in the mouth and that she's more worried about you than you are of her. So she wants me to tell you to start drinking some more water because you're not drinking water. And are you sitting down a lot? Because I can feel my legs starting to swell. I can feel my legs sort of not moving. So then they're not actually removing the fluid in the legs. That's what I want to say. And this could either be Jessica before she passed, or this could be you there, Melanie. And I feel like someone has actually got issues with their legs, because I see the issues with the legs swelling up. They're white, and then they've also got this hot pink color to them, which is like an inflammation, like a staph infection or something like that. That's what I'm seeing around the legs. So I feel like this is an elderly lady. Now, why am I getting my back itchy? I had my back itchy before, but it keeps coming back. So what's with the itchiness of the back at the back of the hair for you? Or if you're sitting by yourself and you feel that sensation, I feel like that she's touching the back of your head. So look for the signs, because she's going to show you some signs, and it's going to be within the next 3 days, she's going to show you a bird that's going to continuously keep chirping outside where you're going to be somewhere, wherever you are. I don't know where that is, but this bird's going to continue chirping, and you're going to notice that, because it's not just a normal bird. It's a different bird. It's a different sound, and it's going to start trigger your mind. That's going to be her, and she's going to say hello to you. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. What else have we got here? So I'm on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. If you'd like to come over to that page, we've got Kate O'Mahony. She's from the UK. Thanks for joining me. Rhonda Edwards, thanks for joining me. Rose Mann, she's here. Lorraine Leaf, hello there. Omni Jerish says 99. Love Angels. Tune in next time. See you later. We've also got Marie Ramirez. She says, I understand. Could you tell the area where they need to search? It's in Utah. I've never, ever been to Utah. If I had a map, I'm sure I could pinpoint it. In Nevada. So I've been to Nevada border. So that's in Las Vegas, isn't it? And was wondering if it's someone whom they spoke with that's responsible for it. Marie, we're going to have to do this one offline, lovey. So I'm going to have to pull this one offline, because I can't say too much online, especially on live radio. Sorry. We've also got here Kerry Ann. She's from Marshall Kern. She's from Windsor in Ontario in Canada. Thanks for joining me. Rhonda Edwards is from Australia. And we are from Sydney, Australia. So Sydney, New South Wales. So Margaret Bennett says, for Wendy Harvey, you do the most beautiful prayers, Wendy. Wendy, bless you. Thank you. She's amazing. Rhonda Edwards, she says, just won't want to know if my sister will be here for Christmas, please. Oh, that's a tough question. I feel like they're saying to me 50-50 chance of her getting there. And this all depends on finances, Rhonda. So I just feel like her finances are not in place, but tell her to start manifesting what she wants. And I feel like she's going to make it. This is going to be, I feel like she might just make it just after Christmas, or be there 28th of November. Now I'm seeing 28 November. So what does that mean to you as well? Who else have we got here? So send me your questions. Tell me where you're from, suburb, state, and country, and I will do the reading for you. So We've also got Kane and Joshua. Hey, may I have a reading, please? I haven't seen this name before.
There was a comment further down.
Pardon?
There was a comment further down, a reading on what his life's going to look like.
Oh, okay, righto. Thank you.
And turn
I'll
out like.
scroll forward. Thanks for that, Ellie. Okay, so Kane said, hey, it's Kane. May I please have a reading on what my life's going to look and turn out like? Well, you can make it anything you want there, Kane. It's purely up to you. This is not about me telling like what it should be. I'm just going to say that you can make it be whatever you want it to be. It's important that you understand that. But I do feel like there's a lot of opportunities coming up for you, and I feel like that the number 7 also. Jesus, 7 is now for the last 2 weeks. All I keep getting is 7. So there's going to be some significant changes for everybody around July. So brace yourself for that. And I feel like this is automatic mode that people need to get out of. So get out of automatic mode, get into first, second, and third gear now. It's really, really important. And you've got some business opportunities coming up there, Kane. And I feel like for you that you've got your heart on your sleeve, but you're not actually pushing the boundaries of actually your full potential. So keep your chin up. I feel like that you're quite down a little bit now, and that there's sadness around you, but you've got to look past that to get yourself pushed through a lot further forward. So looking at the big picture, what I see is a lot of opportunities coming up. And if this is a business opportunity that you want to take head on and go forward and take the risk, I really feel like that you should do it. And I see like it's going to start up at about 15-20%, but going forward there's going to be up to 30-35% by the end of the year. So put your T's in the right direction and your I's dotted in the right direction as well, and things are going to be amazing. Because I also see for you that reputation is key. So if you've had a little untidy past, I should say, then start to clean up the future, because this is going to be a lot more beneficial for you. And they're also saying to me self-satisfaction. So there's going to be a lot of self-satisfaction for you as well. And they're saying to me, now, what does this mean to you? Because I don't know why, but I just heard magic key. So what does that mean for you? Magic and key. I have no idea what that is. I just have to say what I get. So if there's something that's significant for you, or do you wear a key around your necklace or something like that? Do you wear a special gold key? I'm not thinking of the 21st. I'm thinking of just something that's significant to you, or someone that's handed that to you. 21st. I don't know why I'm getting that 21st key. It's really old-fashioned because we don't celebrate the 21st key much anymore. But yeah, I just feel like for you that there's. They keep telling me 21st and the magic key. I don't know what they mean by that, but just keep your chin up. This is not about the tomorrow or the next day. This is about the next 3 months, 6 months, 6 years, and all the way down the track. Keep your chin up. It's going to be amazing for you. If you want to put it in that way, if you want it to spiral back, then you could do the opposite to what I say. So it's all about you making the effort for your life, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. Right, what else have we got here? Okay. So if you'd like to have a free reading, then come over to my main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Now, I've got a really, really sore throat all of a sudden. So, Kane, is that you, or is that some form of the family, or someone in the family? Because I've got a really sore throat right now, and that wasn't me when I started. So I feel like that there's someone coming through with a sore throat, and I just want to find that person. So we've got here, I feel like it could be Kate Mahoney, or Viv Gills, or Vicky Kelly, Deb Krivenak. Has any one of you had issues with the throat or had a sore throat lately? Because I feel like this throat is, and I feel like this throat has got a throat infection going down into the chest. That's what I'm getting. So, so Leanne Julia, she said, I was woken from a nap with a few strong taps on my head, and my children were all sleeping. Any insight if this was just a dream, or if someone was trying to tell me something? Lovey, there was actually somebody there trying to tell you something, okay? So, and it's not scary. I've had this before myself, like I feel like someone's breathing behind me, and sure as ever, I feel spirit behind me. So it's not new to me, clearly, because I'm a medium. But Leanne, I just feel like for you that there's other spirits around you, because they know that you see spirits, and I feel like that you're a medium, but you're not quite fully aware of that yet. That's why you're getting these sensations. So it's just like when a little child taps on the door and you kind of like hear it really faintly, but you're not sure if you should open. You're not sure if you heard the door knock, but this is what it's like. This is how it's starting for you. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. So Veronica Moffat, she says, not a problem. I'm grateful for this group. Yeah, that's beautiful. Thank you. So we try to, I have a lot of my followers here that we all try to share the love in this group. So if you need any help or if you need any guidance, then come along. If you need any support, and it doesn't matter where you are around the world, that's what we do, is we share the love in this group. So, okay, good, Kane. He says, no, my throat's fine. So it's got to be somebody else because I've still got that. So, okay, Ellen LP, she says, my throat hurt all weekend. So must be around, and still does, she says. And Kate says, oh, yes, my daughter. But this here is like, I feel like this is a deep sensation, pain in the throat and the chest, and it's right at the back. It's not actually like where the tonsils are. I feel like it's further back. That's what I'm getting. So Kate O'Malley, she says she has acid reflux waiting on an operation. There you go. All right, that's there. Thank you, Spirit. But now I don't feel like it's there anymore. I feel like this is you there, Kate. And I just feel like this operation's going to go really well. But I don't want you to worry or put, panic too much, because I just feel like this operation's going to go well for her. So hang in there and just keep reassuring, because there's nothing worse than going for. I've had 4 operations in 6 months when I had the cancer, and I know for a fact that you always feel like you're overwhelmed. I know for a fact that you feel like you're, am I going to come out alive, sort of thing. But you do, and she will get through it, and she's going to have that love from you. So always hold the hand. But once you start holding the hand, you'll start to feel her energy as well, and just keep reassuring. Okay, that's the best thing that you can do for her. Because sometimes they just become fearful of everything, and you just keep saying things such as, I'll see you when you come out, you're going to heal really quickly, everything's going to be fine, nothing negative, nothing that's going to trigger, any type of anxiety attack or anything like that. So that's what I'm getting. So Leanna Julia says, thank you, Leslie. I want to desperately open that door to mediumship. I would love to help people like you do. Thank you. That's why I do this, Leanne. So a lot of people that go onto my workshops, I help them, and I'd help them with no cards, no crystal balls, no chakras, no pegs, no pens. I have to throw that in there. It's funny. Well, it's funny to me. But I help them direct messages from spirit, and that's how I work. I don't want people just to rely on a tool. I want them to use their direct messages from spirit. So that's how I work. So if you want to join the workshop, it's on my Facebook page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I do a beginner's class as well as an intermediate class. And if you are a medium, or you're not sure if you're a medium, if you're starting to feel like you're getting, sensations, that you pick up on people's energy, you can't sleep sometimes, you get headaches, you have issues with, knowing what's coming up next, and it's frightening for you, or you see ghosts or whatever, you are a medium. So there's a difference. There's the psychic world, and then there's the mediumship world. So I'm both. I have the psychic, which is past, present, and future. And then I also have the mediumship side, which is speaking to past loved ones. Now I have a pharaoh who is my spirit guide, stands behind me, protects me from anything and everyone. I pretty much always say that I'm always more afraid of the people in the living than the people in the dead, because you can control, you can't control the one in the living, So when I want to push away the ones in the passing, I can just say, okay, I'm gone, I'm off air now, so, and they go away, so, which is really nice. But I don't mean that in any bad way either. But with the mediumship side and my pharaoh, the spirit guide, it sounds bizarre, I know. I don't have one eye in the middle of my head, but I'm not crazy, but that's how I see it now. And I get all the ancient stuff with regards to the pennies and the coins, the old ancient pharaoh money, when he shows me financial difficulties from people that I read. But this pharaoh stands behind me, and I believe that he gives me the message for the psychic side. And then I also get the messages from the past loved ones, because I see them in transparent figures, and I see them as not like a complete ghost, but I see through them, if that makes sense. So it's like the Star Wars movie when that guy becomes transparent and he talks to, those other people. Not that I watch that show all the time, but I don't even know the names. But That's how I see spirit. When I see the mediumship side, when I see things come through. Now I get everything on my right, so you'll see my eyes wander all over the place. I've had people report back to me, telling me and send me photos that my eyes go black when I read, and I knew they did, but I didn't want to ever know about that, and I didn't want to. And I just saw it on my live there for a second. I just saw my eyes go black. Did you see that?
I'm trying to see it in person, but like
you can see it on the live, Ellie. You just got to watch the live.
Yeah,
and,
I was
Ellie's
watching
sitting
it.
next to me, probably freaking out.
I just can I see it in person, or is it just a camera thing?
No, so I just saw I was just watching myself as I was talking, and I could just see my eyes go black just then. It was really weird. It freaks me out too, guys, so don't worry about that. I mean, I am human. But yeah, so like I was saying, I see everything from the right side. I don't see much on my left side, so my eyes will be looking everywhere, but I don't actually see when my eyes are open, if that makes sense. I only see what spirits show me. That's when I think my eyes go black. So it sounds weird, but that's what happens to me. People tell me, so I'm not lying about it, that's for sure. Let's keep going. So Veronica Moffat, she says, vibes other than mine all the time. Yes, so a lot of people that, are afraid of what they do. Thank you. So a lot of people are afraid of spirit, and I put my neck on the line. So I put my neck on the line every single time I go live, and I do 8 hours a week. Live shows, Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, 4 days straight, so that I can share the love around the world and hopefully help some people and hopefully stop people from getting ripped off from all the fakes out there too, let me tell you. So I just had a message there, Ellie, from my high school friend, Michael Talbot, saying that there was a validation or something there. I think I haven't seen it yet. So over to you there, Ellie.
Yeah, so Michael Talbot, he said, well, pretty spot on. You mentioned May, which was my mate's birthday month. You also mentioned the numbers 1, 11, and 2 in February. His dad passed away on the 13th of February in a water skiing accident. You mentioned Lung was drowned. Yes, I lost contact with his family for over 10 years and got in contact after tragedies.
Yeah, right. Wow. There you go. Thank you for that. Yeah, right. So back to the readings, guys. So send me your lovely questions and I will start to read them again. So what have we got here? Carrie Ann, she says, my thumb hurts so bad I feel like crying. What did you do to your thumb there? My gosh. Okay, so Veronica Moffat, she says, am I sensitive to spirits or energy? It's both there, lovey. You can't decipher which one's which. You can't just go, oh, hang on, there's a big pile of energy, but then there's a spirit. It's the same thing to me. That's how I see it. Kane says, I've already read that one. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Teresa Gardner. She says, I highly recommend Leslie's workshops. Yes, they're pretty cool. We say 2 hours on the actual event, but then it goes for about 4. We have a lot of fun. We do a lot of exercises to help you with your spiritual journey. Leona Sunday, she says, I think we've read that one there. We've read that one there, Ellie?
Yeah.
So Gay Hold Carpenter. So. Hello, Lesley. Do you have any messages? So I'm just writing down your name. So what I get for you is I get the number 6 for you. So I've got the month of June as well. I also get 7. They're also saying June and July. Well, this month is June, so we're halfway through it. So I feel like the end of June / into, they just showed me end of June / into the July. And I didn't even realize that I wrote the / in there. You can see it on the page. And I feel like going forward for you that's going to be significant. Now, I feel like there's also a birthday coming up in August. So August is going to be, so the planning for August, I feel like is going to be June or July, between June crossing over into July. And I also get 6 weeks from now. So what is that 6 weeks from now, Ellie? Do you know? What would that be?
6 weeks from now. I'll find it.
Yeah, Ellie's going to look that up for me. So 6 weeks from now, which will be whatever. Anyway, I'm not that good at maths. And I also feel like there's a house or something with a house. I just saw the figure of a house, and I also see contract coming up as well. So
1st of August is 6 weeks.
1st of August. Okay, so what is the 1st of August around you? Well, there you go. Look at that, 6 weeks, and I've already written down August. So there you go, guys. So what is August around you? So I'm going to put the 1st of August or around that date. So they're showing me the 1st. Is something due on that date? That's what I'm getting. And I don't know why, but I just got baby as well around you too. So this is, and I also got 11, so 11th due date. I don't know why. And I feel like this is a little boy. I just saw a little boy, and it's all blue and it's really cute. Now there's an elderly lady here, an elderly grandmother, and I feel like that she cannot wait for this child. If this is not you, it's around some of the people there, because I see this. It's either Veronica Moffat, Bev Ridley, Chris Adams, Margaret Bennett, Rebecca Rushka, someone around there, Leona Sunday, Ellen, someone around that little tiny group where your question is there. I feel like that's the little boy. So little baby boy is going to be born. And this is a really cutie little boy, little brown eyes, no hair at all when he's born. I actually know he's shown me that the first child was born with no hair, but this one here is going to have a lot of hair. And I also see a significant amount of people. This is going to be like not like a miracle, but it's going to be a good thing for everybody, because it's going to break the ice with a lot of people. I feel like this little boy's spirit is going to bring a lot of peace to people. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Wow. I don't usually get the babies. I don't really like reading for babies or relationships. I said to Spirit once when I was on doing my phone readings, and I said, "Oh, Spirit, whatever you do, don't give me relationships. I don't feel like doing them." What happens? He had to give me 5 in a row that night, didn't he? Yeah, good on you. So I wasn't impressed, but it just doesn't matter. I still do them, and never mind. So Margaret Bennett says, "Oh no, Lesley, you've got me staring now, laughing out loud. You are human." Well, I feel like I'm not human sometimes. It's really bizarre, because when you're a medium or a psychic, you sort of say things and then they come true, and you go, "Oh wow, like did I actually predict that, or did I make that happen, or was it a guess, or what was the case?" Because it's just freaky sometimes, like all this stuff. To me, it still freaks me out, and I'm totally fascinated by it. I'm still extremely, extremely fascinated by it. So when things start to make sense, or when people validate what I've just said, and I've never met them before, I don't even see their face. All I get is a name and a question on the live feed, and it's, kind of freaks me out too. So, and I always have to trust spirit. So if you're an up-and-coming psychic medium, if you do not trust your spirit guide, then you will not get anywhere with that spirit, because you're not listening to the signs. And my signs are really, really faint sometimes. Like he might flash the number 4 at me so quick that I miss it, but then he'll come back and he'll give me 2 and 2, and then which is 22, and then he'll go 4, which equals to the 4 again. So that's what he'll do with me, because he wants me to learn how to catch them really quickly. But if he wants to take me back to that number, say for instance, if the 4 was April, he wants to take me back to that number, he will take me back just as quick as he gave me the 4 in the first place. So let's keep going. Okay. Fair enough. So Rebecca Russia, she's from Indiana. Thanks for joining me. We've also got Chris Adams. Thanks for joining me. So Kate O'Malley says, "My daughter is the 12th of August, and my other daughter, who lost a baby 14 years ago, was told my mum is holding a baby boy." Oh, that's probably what it is, waiting on her to get pregnant for him to come to Earth. Oh my God. Well, there you go. That's 2 people now then. So that's really cool. I love that. I love how it all works. So there you go. So over to you there, Ellie. I think we've got some validations, have we?
Yeah. Yep, so there was a validation from Bev Ridley. She said her brother passed. Dad called him Baby Blue, and baby just born is a girl. And then there was one from earlier from Melanie McMahon. She said, "Yes, dark hair and eyes is me. The other blonde, blue green eyes. Yes, I am drinking water and mouth is dry from allergy. She had issues. Elderly lady is my mum. Yes, she had neck issues from a car accident."
Yeah, right. There you go. Thank you. And Bev really said, "My brother passed. Dad called him Baby Blue, and baby just born is a girl." Yeah, that's really cute. I love that. So we've got, so Shanda Panda. What a name. Is that your real name? Not. So 333 everywhere. So let me tell you what the 333 is. Shanda Panda. What a name. So the equilibrium says mind, body, and spirit. Focus on all three aspects. Don't neglect one for the other when you see this number. So there you go. Okay. You've got the 333 there. So keep going with that. We've also got here, I work with my guide, I want to learn. So Veronica Moffat, if you want to learn, go over to my page and go to the event section. You'll be able to see the events up there, and or send me a private message if you can't get into the event. So we've got Maz and Harding. She says, my son has dreams and next day it happens, or in that week he says things out now where and they come true. I really think he has a gift. Of course he does, Lovey. He has a gift. A lot of people have this gift. They just don't know how to use it. That's the thing. And so if you've got a gift and you want to use it, you need to use it to help people around the world, not just take their money from them all the time, you know. So you've got it in The Secret, the movie that I love and I talk about on every single show. You've got to give to receive. If you're not giving, you're never receiving. And it's not that I do this just to receive. I do this to help people around the world. So it's important that you always be grateful for everything and always be positive about what you're thinking about, because otherwise you're going to manifest the things that you don't want. So Sheena Mark Curtin, she says, I am from Tasmania. I would love to hear from my husband, please. So let's go with that one there from Sheena. Now, why do I get blocked nose, instant block nose? So I feel like my nose is crooked, and he's shown me the nose is quite big or it's crooked around. I don't know if that's around you or him. I don't mean to offend you, but I just feel there's something not right with the nose. And I'm also getting blocked sensation on one side of the face. So sinus or something not right with the face. And I also feel like for this man too, or yourself, have you got an injury or a sore neck or some form of, you can't turn your neck very well because you've slept the wrong way or something's not right with your neck? It's like you creaked it or you put it out of place or something, you know, it just doesn't feel right to me. So his nose and the neck is painful. And I also feel like for you too, there's a number 11 and the number 12. So we've got November month and December month this year. And I also get 2, which is February, and also the 3 for the March as well. So they're showing me too that around your property, I feel like there's darkness around the front part of the house. Now, I don't want to scare you, but I feel like that there's been people watching other people in the neighborhood around the houses. So please be safe around that, okay? I don't like the look of that. And they're just showing me that it's not like they're sitting in a car watching people up and down the street. I feel like they just do drive-bys and they're just watching people in the street, and they look like, so they're also showing me your front screen door, and I feel like that you need to lock it, okay, between now and the next 2 to 4 weeks. Just be very safe with everything that you do with regards to your property, okay? And I don't say that lightly. All right, and I feel like I feel like these people these are 2 young males, and I feel like these people have come to the doors before to knock on to see if anybody's home to ask a weird question, okay? They won't hurt you, but I feel like they want to do other things with your property. That's what I'm getting, so like a robbery or something like that, if they already haven't done that. But I feel like these guys have actually, and this is your husband jumping up and down, and I just feel like that he's also saying don't frighten you, and I don't want to frighten you, but I also get the number 14, so 1 and 4 is 5 around you as well. But I'd rather tell you this and me put that information to you so that you can actually be more aware, okay? And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Now, if that's not you, it's somebody around here. So Kato Maley, she says stroke. Right. I don't know what that meant. Veronica Moffat, she says, cool, I would like to control the spiritual vibes or nagging. I don't think your spirit's going to like you if you say that they're nagging. I've got to be careful with what I say with my spirit guide because he's a bit serious, you know, a bit poker face. But anyway. Maria Colucci, hello there. Wow, I've got another high school friend here. So, hi, Leslie. Any messages for me? My dad has recently become sick. Okay. All right. I haven't seen you since school there either. Wow. Maria Colucci. So Dad's become sick. Yeah. So going forward, I get the number 17 around you. So 1 and 7 is 8 as well. And that's the month of August. So I feel like that Dad's either got a birthday in August or someone has got a birthday coming up in August. Now, why do I get pain in my? I feel like this is either a hernia in the belly button or some hernia around there. I just feel like this, and it's making him feel sick in the stomach. And I feel like this comes up, and I don't feel like there's anything extremely serious, but I feel like that he can get over this and be out of hospital within the next 2 to 4 weeks. Now, this man has got his heart on his sleeve, okay? He loves to eat food, so he needs to watch what he's eating because I feel like there's some issues with diabetes around him as well. So has he put on a lot of weight over the last, say, 3 to 4 years? That's what I'm getting with him. And I also see like a round belly, and I also get pain in the back of my neck on the right-hand side as well. So the round belly, the skinny legs, that's what I'm seeing with him as well. So they show me a diabetic belly for him. That's what I'm getting. And I also feel like this man has worked his absolute butt off all his life. I mean, I never knew your father. I sort of only knew you from school, but that was it. And I just feel like this man has worked his butt off all his life. Now, he's extremely house proud. He loves to keep everything manicured. So I feel like that he's more worried about what's going on the outside than what's going on the inside with himself. And he's very stubborn. He just doesn't want to agree to disagree. That's what they're saying to me. So agree to disagree with him because he's very stubborn. And I also get the number 28 around you and the 26. So what's the 26 and 28? That's what I'm getting there. And I also feel like there's another person in the family that I feel like they have some form of confusion around the mind. So they're not all, I'm not saying they're not all there. They're not all there with that situation right now because they don't understand it. And I don't feel like that they're comprehending what's actually really going on. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. But I don't know why I've got to say it, but I also feel like there's someone around the family as well with some condition with the heart, that the heart is playing up. So please get them checked if you're aware of who I'm talking about. Thank you, and I'll leave that there. So over to you, Ellie. We got any more? Not yet. Fair enough. So Ellen, she says, journaling everything in thankful for every day, all the little things, birds chirping, sleeping dogs, coffee in the morning, she says. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you. No, that's okay. Veronica Moffat says she's scared now she's sorry to her guide. Never mind. You got to wind them up sometimes. So Sandra Peter, hello from Tamworth. Thanks for joining me. Amanda Hyde says, hello, may I have a message, please? So send me your messages, guys. Tell me where you're from, suburb, state, and country, and county, and time, and whatever else there is. So Amanda Hyde. Okay, Amanda. So why do I get sensitivity around you? Why do I get there's things that's not right around the family there? And I also feel like the relationship, so they're pointing the relationship up, and I feel like the relationship's going up, but then sometimes it just drops really, really low. So the relationship's dropping really, really low. I feel like this has been a roller coaster for a while. I also get the number 23 around you, so number 5. So you got the month of May as well. So going forward, the month of May this year was really busy, but wait for next year. It's going to be even more busy. It's going to be doubled. Now, if you've been thinking about business or something like that, or you're in business, because I just got the word business, I feel like this is going to be significant for you. So make sure you get all your T's crossed and I's dotted and have a clear mind, they're saying to me. So clear the head, they're saying to me. If you don't clear your mind before you start anything, and it doesn't necessarily need to be business or anything that you're doing going forward, it's going to start to cause havoc on your mind. Okay, so make sure that you clear the mind first before you move on to the next little miniature project. You've got a couple of obstacles coming up, but don't worry about them too much. You're going to get over that because you're a survivor, they're telling me. I also feel like the number 12 around you. So we've got the month of December. So December coming up is going to be significant. Now, I've also got a male figure here, and I feel like this male has passed by either a car accident or an injury to the body. And I feel like this injury now, I've got a lot of pain in my right leg. So this is an injury to the body around you or around a past loved one. And I feel like this was on the right side of the leg. Now my feet, and I can't feel my left foot now. So the right leg has had injury, and the left foot I just can't feel it. I feel like the left foot has been crushed. And I'm also feeling too that there's some issue with the head and the back part of the head of this person. So this person, if this person's been in an accident, I feel like that they've had injury to the head and part of the brain in the back of the head. They're also showing me pain under the armpit and arm socket, as well as the leg, all down the right side. So if this is not a stroke or some form of brain injury that's caused a stroke or impact, because it's really strong on the right side of me now. It's that strong I can't even tell if it's brain or leg or impact. It's that strong. I just got all pain down one side of me. And now the left side. So something's not right with the whole body. I just feel like this is a whole body's just full of pain. I've got to take that away because it's starting to hurt too much. Get it away. And I'll leave that there. I've got to move on from that because it's just too painful. I'm sorry. Okay, any validations there, Ellie?
Yeah.
So over to you there, Ellie.
Hyde? So Amanda Hyde just said, yes, so true. My birthday is in May, and last time I mentioned motorcycle, wonder if it's the same person.
Yeah.
And thank you.
Yeah, this person's really, really strong. I don't even remember what I said last time. I have no clue what I said last time, but I can feel the pain is horrendous on my right side. And I feel like everything's just broken on one side of my body. It's so painful, and even to the point where the impact is in the back of the head everywhere. And it's like just making my eyes roll. I just feel like everything is on my right side of my body is extremely painful. Wow. I've got to move on from that because otherwise I suffer with the pain for too long. I don't want to sit there and suffer with the pain. So yeah. Right. Okay. Ellen LP says I just booked a trip to Disney World. Quick visit in August for us to regroup as a family. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. Go girl. I'd love to go back to Disney World. That'd be amazing. So Amanda Hyde, come along and validate what I've just said all at once. So what we do is we normally just put everything in capitals as validation, and then you just write everything down as a validation so Ellie can pick it up and read it all at once. Thank you for that. So Janelle Elplick Watson. I'll just go Janelle Watson because I'm so bad with names. Did you have another validation, Ellie, or not? Right.
Amanda Hyde just said last time you mentioned a motorcycle accident, and her hubby just got a motorcycle.
Oh, right. I don't feel like it's your hubby, lovey, but yeah, just be 2 to 4 weeks. Just be careful. Nice and easy. Okay, no winning races here. Yeah, I don't see that. Well, not yet. No, I don't see that. Kate, who was I reading?
Janelle Watson.
Thank you. Janelle Watson. So she says, hi from Wagga in New South Wales, Australia, Monday night, 10:20 p.m. Thank you for joining me. So what else have we got here? Amanda Hyde says, thank you so much. Lisa T, love a reading, please. Wow, that's an unusual name. All these people with all these unusual names. So Lisa T. So what I get for you, I just get really dry mouth for you. I just feel like I need to drink water. They're saying to me water. I also get the number 10 around you. So you got the month of October as well. And I also feel like the month of January is a significant month for you as well. So what has taken place in January, or what's coming up in this January, because I feel like it's going to be a significant time. They're just saying to me travel around January, or could be October. I don't know. I'm not sure which one there. It went too quick. So I also feel like there's and now they show me bicycle or motorbike. They look the same to me when I see them. So it looks like that there's a bicycle and you've got one of those helmets. And do you actually ride, or who's the person around you that's ridden a bike with their young children behind? So they've got the young children. So bike and young children. I can see that. And I don't know why, but I see an elderly lady sitting there, and I see her sitting in either, it looks like to me an old-fashioned recliner chair. Not that she used the reclining part too much, but she sat there and knitted. She's sitting there and she knitted all the time. It's like she's sitting on the front of the balcony, on the porch, I should say. She said, no, it's not the balcony, it's the porch. And I said, okay, but she talks with the plum in her mouth. She talks really elegantly. She used to dress up in like a really cute little long floral past her knees skirts and blouses, but it was kind of like a dress skirt and blouse, if that makes sense. It looked all in one, but she used to put a belt in there to break it up. I also see the pinafore, like the old-fashioned pinafore dresses as well. Did you used to wear that yourself? Because they just showed me that you used to wear it when you were a little girl. I also feel like too that going forward with regards to money, that things are going to change for you. So just start saving your money a bit more and start putting something aside. They also show me that this lady used to grow her own vegetables. She used to do her own lots of own home stews and things like that. So lots and lots of stews. So I can smell the stew. It's beautiful. It's like beef and chicken stews and things like that. So she loved to have a stew, she's saying. She's also used to love her tea. So she's sitting there in the kitchen with her tea, like the Twinings way of holding the tea, She's a very elegant lady. And I also feel like this lady had some form of either a mole or something. There was something on her face, like a birthmark or a mole or something like that on the right side of her face. That's what I'm seeing, or some scar. It's very hard to see sometimes. So you can imagine, I see it like when you come out of the shower and the mirror is misty. So it depends on how misty the shower was, is how misty the mirror is. So I can't quite see what's on the face, but it looks like either a mole or a birthmark or some form of maybe a scar, I don't know, indentation or something like that, or some bad skin acne on one side of the face. So yeah, she wasn't happy about her face. She's saying to me that it actually she was very sensitive about it, and I'll leave that there. Message for you is to just keep doing what you're doing. Just don't stop in the middle. And she's saying to me also, I've got to say this before we stop. The eggshells that you're walking on, it's unnecessary. You don't need to be walking on eggshells. And also look for the brighter picture. There's a lot of brightness out there. And she says start to smile because you haven't smiled for a long time. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. So who else have we got here? Lisa Tia, I just read for you. So tell me, so write in there a big validation in capitals, and then also put the validation in the actual, the message as well, please. And I'll leave that there. So on my shows, guys, I also do, say on a Tuesday night and a Wednesday night or a Sunday night from home, what I do is I ask people, are you psychic? And that's a game that I play, and I try to get people to help, so I can help them use their psychic abilities, and we do little games like that. So, but tonight I want to ask people to tell me for the last half an hour, what do you think my spirit animal is? So tell me about my spirit animal, and I'll start reading that out, because it's really important that I understand what you think of me. And then put a little explanation. So don't just write, I don't know, what would you write? Teddy bear or something like that. And then that's it. Just write something like, when you learn how to write things about spirit animals, you say the name of the spirit animal, like it might be a black panther, and then also you write the black panther means this to you, and that's how my personality is, or that's my spirit guide. So, and I'll leave that there. So Veronica Moffat says, I love humor and it helps when I'm nervous. That's true. Okay, they're having a conversation on the Facebook page here. So Janelle Watson, did I do a reading for her there, Ellie? I did do a reading. I know. Did I write it down or did I do the reading?
I think you wrote it.
I think I read. Did I read for Janelle Watson, guys? I can't even remember. Oh, so Lisa T, after all that, I gave you such a good reading. And she says, sorry, someone phoned. We'll listen. Thank you. Caught the end of it. Stew cooking, etc. Okay, fair enough. So Teresa Gardner says, I'm the owl. And Veronica Moffat says the pigeon or dolphin. So when you're writing this for people and you want to do spirit animals and you want to learn how to acknowledge or how to read for another person. You say the spirit animal, then you give a description of that animal. So that's what I say. See,
Awesome.
Wendy Harvey, she knows, well, she said the crow, but I love crows, Wendy Harvey. I love them. I love the currawongs, anything black for a bird I love. Even though I've got a bright canary yellow parrot who's got a red ring around his neck and he talks. He says, I love Les. I taught him how to say I love Les just in case he got stolen so that people I'd know it was my bird. Okay, yeah, thank you, Janelle. She says, no, I wrote it down, yeah, because I couldn't remember if I read for her. All right, so let's go. I'll read for you now, Janelle Watson. So what do I get here? I get the number 10 around you, and so that's the month of October. So going forward, I also have an itchy ear on my right. So what's going on with the ear? Or they might be saying to me that you're hearing things that you shouldn't be hearing right now. So, or start listening. They just said start to listen. So listening more, that's what I'm getting for you, okay? So going forward, you need a lot of listening. So have you got an injured right, sorry, not right, don't know my right from my left, my left shoulder. And they're saying to me that you don't know your right from your left either. That's why I said that. And I'm getting pain all up my neck for the left side. And I'm also getting pain into my left shoulder. So what is that there? So going forward with that is you need some physio. Something's not right with the posture and the shoulder or sitting down with one position. I just feel like there's something not right with the posture there. It's just killing me. So I'm just going to pull that back as well. Wow, all these sensations. This is the problem when you become a medium. You start to feel everything. You feel it and it hurts you until you say it. And then you say it, then it goes away because I didn't start with any of these pains before I started. So... But I also feel like for you going forward, the number 16 around you, and I feel like the number 7. So we've got so we've got the month of July again. So this is insane. Every time for the last 2 weeks, all I've been getting around people, and I feel like this is a signal for everybody around, is the July, that I can't even talk, the July month. Now, who's the lady around you that has a little bit of a speech issue? And I feel like this lady either had dementia or had a stroke or something like that, because I feel like one side of my face, like my right side of my face, is all it doesn't feel right, if that makes sense. Yeah, and I feel like that this lady has her little apron on. She also used to tuck the tea towel into the side of the apron, but it was folded perfectly. Now this lady was meticulous with cooking, with cleaning, with everything. She did not miss a speck of anything. Okay, so dust did not matter. There was nothing that you could pick up on for her with her cleaning. It was impeccable. She's also shown me that everything was ironed to a crisp. You know, she used to spray that starchy stuff, whatever it's called. She just showed me the starch spray, and everything used to be sprayed perfectly crisp for her. And she's used to... So I feel like this lady also smoked. Or is that you that smokes as well, Janelle? So one of you smoked. And if that's you, Janelle, she's saying to me, cut the smoke. She says, it's like she's just chopped your fingers off when you hold it. I don't know about that one, but I feel like that she doesn't like you smoking. So are you the person also with the pain in the right leg? I feel like this could be sciatica or some form of issue with circulation in the right leg. Or did that lady have it as well? And I also feel like for you, and they're saying to me, mum. So a mother figure. So circulation in right leg. It's like you had varicose veins, or someone had varicose veins around you, and the leg was actually really painful, like it just ached. And I'll leave that there. So just going forward, I feel like that for you going forward, there's a few little obstacles coming up as well. And I feel like the 18th, so the 16th to the 18th is going to be a little bit harder, but just push through, okay? So don't stop in the middle, so they're saying to me. So the 16th to the 18th is going to be a few more obstacles, I should say. But look at the big picture, okay? Put your chin up. So they're saying to me also, make sure that you put your chin up the 2 millimeter to 2 centimeter mark and walk like an exclamation mark. Don't walk like a question mark, and I'll leave that there. And Ellie, do we have any more validations?
Janelle Watson said that she has sciatica.
Oh, there you go.
And her birthday is July, and her mum had a stroke and she smoked and she had sciatica.
Oh, right. Perfect. On point. Well done, Spirit. Thank you. So, wow. Did she also have a circulation problem? Because they're giving me the pain still, Janelle, in my right leg. And I feel like this is, look, as much as I want to say it, the pain came from the sciatica, but I feel like this is also pain from just some form of swelling or some form of varicose veins or some fluid, or I'm not sure. I can't really see that, but it's painful, let me tell you.
She has sciatica in her right leg.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Or
Yeah, so pain, so sciatica usually comes from the nerves, but this is an ache, so this is also an ache, but the sciatica can give the ache as well. But okay, Janelle. So Joe Lister, she says, I feel like that everything is going to happen in July to me. Am I right? Well, that's what I've been saying, Lovey, for everybody. So, and don't feel like that, like, I really don't want to say, but there's going to be like a lot of major changes coming up between July and August for everybody. So brace yourself. And Joe Lister, yes, don't wish things on yourself and don't wish bad things on yourself, Joe, because I don't want to say that, but I just feel like just to brace yourself for a lot of things coming up, okay? So what have we got here? Kate Mahoney, she says, Lesley, please, I really could do with a little spirit message from you. All right, Kate. So Kate Mahoney. Why do I get USA for you? I don't remember if and when you said that you where you're from, but I don't know why, but I just got USA and I saw the flag as well. So flag, and I don't really know the flags, but well, I don't know what they look like in every country, but I think it's just the right flag. The 5, is it 3? I don't even know. We're not even going to bother saying it because I'm just having a guess there. But I just got USA, and I feel like that right knee pain for you. So right knee has an issue right on top of the patella, like the patella bone there. So you got right knee pain. And did you have surgery on that leg? Because I just said surgery, and they did a patella tendon. They did a patella tendon graft, or someone around you's had a patella tendon graft, because they just told me that was the patella that they did, and that's the old-fashioned way of doing knee surgery or a right reconstruction. And I feel extremely exhausted around you. Now they're also giving me pain in my left hip, and that is excruciating. So what's going on with you? I feel like there's an imbalance in your body everywhere. So it's like you've got the right knee, which is compensating, and you've got the left hip, which is compensating, and it's like you're rocking like a boat from side to side, and that's what I'm seeing for you. There's a lot of things that you don't have, and that's strength at the moment. So you don't have enough water in your system. You're not drinking enough water. So if you guys can imagine, when you don't drink enough water, it's exactly like not oiling your car. So if you could run your car with no oil, what do you think is going to happen to it? It's going to seize up. So you need to get more water into your system so that you don't seize up, guys. So that's what I see for you, is that your joints, and they're showing me the joints are either got arthritis or there's something not right with the joints in your knees, because I see the knees and it's moving too much, which tells me that you either need surgery or you've just had surgery. And I'll leave that there for you. But I feel like going forward that the tiny little issues that you've got right now, don't overcook them, okay? So they're saying to me, don't overcook the carrots. Don't overcook what's going on, because you're going to manifest what you don't want, lovey. And that's the worst thing that you can do. So the time right now is perfect timing for you to have this reading, perfect timing for you to be right where you are, so that you know what to do next, because the stuff that you're thinking in your head is what you're delivering to the universe, and what your spirit guides and everyone, the angels and the universe, are all going, oh my God, she wants this because she doesn't want that, So if you say, for example, I don't have any money, I can't afford this, I can't afford that, I'll just get by till the end of the week. What's going to happen? You're just going to get by till the end of the week. So you need to make sure that you say things like, how can I afford this? How can I afford that? how can I do this? How can I do that so that I can get ahead? Okay. So most of the time what I'm seeing with a lot of people, and this is the heads up warning, and this is spirit purely talking here, is that people are in automatic mode. I said this ages ago. I said this 2.5 years ago, if you get my drift. And I said that people were in automatic mode in December of 2019. I said, get into first, second, and third gear by March. Sure as ever, end of March, COVID hit. So please, guys, get out of automatic mode. You're still sitting in it. You just sit there and you listen to what I'm saying, but you don't listen to what I'm saying, if that makes sense. So we need to get people out of automatic mode. Get your butts into gear. Get going. Motivate yourself. Get out of bed in the morning. Go for that walk. Get your butts going. That's what I'm hearing. And that's what I'm hearing for you, Kate, too. That's going to make a massive difference with the way you're thinking right now. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. You have any validations there, Ellie?
Yeah. So Kate Mahoney said, I think she was from the UK, not the USA. Her mum did it on her knee, and she has her left hip is very sore, and she has arthritis.
Arthritis. That's what I saw. I saw the joints. Yeah. So when you have arthritis, guys, you've got to drink water. So drink the water. Then get some beautiful water into. And you can also eat pineapple. Pineapple is amazing for inflammation. It has in the stem of the pineapple, it has a lot of beautiful anti-inflammatories in it. It's called bromelain, and it's just absolutely amazing for anti-inflammatories for anything that you have in your body. So that's what I'll be giving people some tips and tricks during my psychic PT course that I've got coming up, my workshop. That's on my page as well. So let me go back to the readings, and I might just jump over to you there, Ellie. So do we need to do? So we'll be back in a minute. Thank you.
You are listening to Alive 90.5.
If you'd like to know
Thank you. Straight around the block, so straight to up around the street and back 3 times. Poor Bob, my dog, he's 13. He's blind, almost completely blind in his right eye, and blind enough in his left eye too. And he's going deaf, so I've got to sort of like yell at him or clap my hands so he knows that where I am. So we've got Selena Maria Naves. She says, "Hi Lesley, any messages for me?" She says, "Validation." She says, "You were right, you were right. Baby did turn the right way, so I will have her natural." Oh, beautiful. That's awesome. So, oh wow, that actually makes my heart feel really good, and I feel really warm around what you've just said about the baby turning. That's so nice. Thank you. I love that. And going forward with you with the baby, I just feel like she's going to be just like an absolute darling, like a little dream. You know, my daughter was like that. My daughter was extremely placid when she was born. She hardly cried. I mean, I fed her all the time, so she didn't cry. So, and kept, like perfect sleep timing. I could tell when she was tired, so I'd put her down. But that's beautiful. Thank you. But any messages? Yes, I feel like the number 12 for you is significant, and I also get the number 19 around you as well. So why is that? So 1 and 9 is 10. So you got the month of October as well. So you got 10, which is October, and what would I say? 12 around you as well. So March and the number 3. So just going forward as well, Selena, just take it easier. I mean, they're also saying to me too that you need to drink more water as well. Even though the baby is okay, I just want to make sure that you're okay as well, because we just want to make sure that you are hydrated enough so that this is all going to go really well. And they just said 18 hours. So what is 18 hours to you, or is that the length that you're going to be in labor? Sorry. And now I also get flowers for you. I don't know why, but I feel like this is an elderly lady, and this lady loved either roses, or you've received roses or white flowers. They look like, I saw roses at the start, and then I saw white lilies or white big flowers. So what is that? What does that mean to you? I saw just like a small bunch of maybe 10 to 12 roses, red roses, and then I just saw the white flowers as well. I saw 2 lots, and I feel like these white flowers were in a vase, or she loved them in a vase, or she's had them in a vase. That's what I get. So, and I'll leave that there, but good luck and keep me posted. I want photos as well, please. Thank you very much. What else have we got? No, sorry guys, I didn't take you off mute. I was talking early in the break and I did not take you off mute. So I'm just going to go over to the main page. So Patricia Guerrera, Guerri, said, "Thank you for that. Trusting guides." Yes, 1000%. If you do not trust your guides, you will not get messages from spirit. People contact me all the time, call me and say, "Lesley, I've got a spiritual block." And I go, "How does that work?" Because there's no such thing as a spiritual block, is you not listening to the messages. Now, my messages are sometimes so faint, they're not loud, they're not like me talking right now. They're not clear sometimes. So you've got to be, like a genius to work it out. Sometimes you've actually got to be a professor at your own craft, because if you're not, you can't see what they're trying to tell you. But my spirit guide. So look for the theme. If it's a theme. For example, my spirit guide will give me the shadows on my right, and that way when I'm doing the reading for the person, I know straight away that they're a psychic like me, or a medium like me, because they see the shadows on their right, and that's how I know, because spirit will show me that exactly the same way every single time. So Stacy Glenser, she said, "Do you feel anything about my health and finances and family?" Now, I don't know what you're talking about there about blocking you, Stacy. So I have not even seen your name before. So I have no idea what you're talking about. So Illinois, USA, "Do you feel anything about my health, finances, and family?" So I do feel like you're deficient in quite a few nutrients, and I also feel like there's iron as well as zinc. So, and I feel like that the finances are going to change as well for you. So look at the month of August / into September. So going through August / into September, I feel like that the money is going to definitely change for you. So hang in there, okay? And I also see an elderly father figure, and I feel like there's heart issues there. So I just got this big flick like into the heart. So when I get my sensations sometimes, guys, especially for the heart or toes or fingers or hands or something like that, like, you know, the back of your hand, I get like a flick as if someone's flicked me there, if it's painful, and my heart will miss a beat. My heart will go, you know, flick with it, and it'll miss a beat sometimes. So that's how I know that the person that I'm reading for has an issue with the heart. That's the sign that I get. Now I also get a swelling in the left foot there, Stacey. So what's going on with the left foot? And I'm getting like a pulsating pins and needles / heat / sore left foot around you as well. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. If you could validate that, that would be amazing. Left, so we've got left foot. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. So if you've joined me on one of the group pages, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and I'll also do a free reading for you. I'm also back here tomorrow night, not in this studio. I'm back on at home between 10 and midnight. So tomorrow night, I might even do some coffee cup reading tomorrow night, and maybe something else, something a little bit different again. So bring your coffee cups tomorrow night. So make sure that you can use Turkish coffee, and you need a white saucer and a white cup, and I'll teach you how to do that. So Stacey Glesner, she said, my grandpa had a triple heart bypass and passed. There you go. Thank you for that. Yeah, and I feel like he's always around you. Now, did this man also have a bit of a belly there, Stacey? Because I see him with a bit of a belly as well. And I also see him with grey hair. Clearly he's got grey hair, but I also see him with a grey beard. He used to have like a mousy colored hair as well. She said, yes, very sore. It swells. My doctor has touched it and says it's basically loose and just there. I wrap it up and ice it. Well done. So she said, yes, Teresa said, yes, coffee cup readings. That's awesome. But I feel like for you that this man also had the triple bypass, Stacey. I feel like this man had issues around his throat as well, or is that you? Because I feel like there's something not right around the throat. It's like nodules or thyroid issue or something like that. I just feel like there's something not right around the throat area. And did he smoke? Because it just showed me smoking. Yeah, and this see, the ankle pain is gone now. I can actually move it. When I was talking, I couldn't move it. It was so swollen that it felt like it was so swollen that I couldn't even move my left ankle. So there you go. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. But if you could answer those last couple of questions, that would be, she said her dad. There you go. So Tanya Taylor Brill, anything for me? We'll come back to you, Taylor, because it's nice to have some manners. You said anything for me. Where's your manners? So we've got Alicia. Good morning, Leslie. Good morning, Spirit. Thanks for joining me there, Alicia. Stacey Glesner, she says he's on oxygen, smoked, has a beard. There you go. Thank you for that. And what was the number 12 around you too, Stacey? Because I get the number 12. So December month or month of March. Did I say that earlier? I can't even remember.
No, they
So she said he had heart issues and a pacemaker in, and going back to health doctor next week. There you go. Yeah, he's got to stop smoking, Lovey. If he doesn't stop smoking, he's going to suffer big time. Okay, because the smoking is what's attacking his heart. That's what I'm seeing. Is saying smoking. He's a chain smoker, because I can see smoke everywhere. It's like a massive cloud around him. That's what I'm seeing. So please pass on that message. Get him off the smokes. I know he won't, but he's got even a vape or something, like something completely different, because it's not going to be good for him. So Andy Dan, she says, Just coffee readings are fun and interesting if you're doing it for the first time. Tells you a lot. You can Google how to do it. No, you don't Google. You just come to my shows. That's what you do there, Andy. Thanks. I'll teach you how to do it firsthand. Stacey Glasner, she says he doesn't smoke anymore. Ah, right. Good. Thank you. That's perfect. That's even better. So Diane Watson says, hi Leslie, any messages from my mother? What is her opinion on my sister and the way she is treating my nephew, please? Oh, lovey, that's a very, very sensitive topic. And I could probably go to town with that. So yeah, I think I'll leave that one out, Diane, at the moment. Maybe on one of my other shows. Ellen LP says, thank you for all of your communication and kindness. You're welcome there, lovey. So Stacey Glesner, she says 12. My brother died on January 12th. There you go. Wow. Thank you. Wow, on point. And I only see your questions and I only see your names. So I can't see anything else. I'm blind as a bat. Maz and Harding, thank you for reading and your time, for everything you do for everyone. You're welcome there, lovey. Thank you. Margaret Bennett's laughing her head off. I don't know what from. I don't remember what I said. Kate Mahani, she says, Leslie, I want to say big thank you. Thank you very much for your time. Bless you. You are an earth angel. Thank you. I have to go now as I have a very important call from Turkey at 2 p.m. I will be back as you are amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Andy Dan laughing out loud. I don't know what she said. I don't understand that. Yes.
What coffee do you use?
What'd she say?
What coffee do you use?
What coffee do I use? My coffee that I use is Turkish coffee. Now I can't drink coffee anymore. It gives me massive headaches. So I go to decaf, but the Turkish coffee is normal coffee. So the real way that you should do it is actually cook it on the stove, on the old fashioned stoves. But I don't do that because I'm on a live show, so I can't really do that. But yeah. What else have we got here? So I'm going to end it in a few minutes and we are going to be out of here. But Selena, she says, wedding for friend is July 16th. I've been making white bouquets and her flowers are white roses with lilies. Thank you, Leslie. Always appreciate you. Thank you. Yes, that's beautiful. Stacey, she says, and vitamin deficiency comes from the gastric bypass I had on October 2018, 100%, because you don't eat enough food there, lovey, now, and you're deficient in a lot of minerals. So highly recommend seeing somebody like a functional medicine doctor. That's a doctor with the naturopathic side, so functional medicine doctor, and then they will get you on point because they're just saying to me that zinc is very low for you as well. And I also feel dizzy right now, so the dizziness is also there for you as well, and I'll leave that there. So what is my spirit animal? It doesn't matter what my spirit animal is. I was asking everybody to tell me what my spirit animal is, because you can have any animal. So Melanie Leaf, it could be, you might say that I'm the panther. Ellie just said I was an otter. Someone else has called me an eagle before. Someone else has called me what was it, a bug? I can't remember. And then what you do is you explain why, like you have that little description behind the reason of that spirit animal. So we might do a little bit on that tomorrow night as well. Might do a combo of coffee cup readings with Turkish coffee. So get your white plates, your white cups, and your white serviettes, and we will do some coffee cup reading tomorrow night. Stacey Glessner, she says, I'm always dizzy. There you go. Yes, Ellen LP Eagle, yes. And Margaret Bennett says a wolf. Night, everybody. I'm going to go now. So thanks for joining me. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM, and we will be back every Monday night from 9 to 11, and I'll see you then. Thanks for joining me. Take it easy. Bye-bye.
Jump on the internet, stream live at www.live905.com.au.
See you later.